Welcome back to another video from BMW Mountain View Geniuses. So today in front of me, finally arrived after being stuck at the port due to a recall on the fuel injectors, the 2020 M2 CS. So this is customer sold already, so it's not available for sale from our dealership. Well, let's take a look around this gorgeous looking car. So it's Alpine white with the gold 763M wheels with the Sport Cup 2 tires, Michelin of course, and carbon ceramic brakes. And I thought the gold would clash with the wheels, but they match almost perfectly. It looks fantastic, and these rotors are gigantic. Alright, so it's a limited production model, as many of you probably already know. A little over 500 or so M2 CSs have ultimately, or will ultimately, make their way over to the US. So what's different between this and the M2 Comp? Well, lots of things really. One, I'll show under the hood shortly, but the S55 engine is actually one from the previous generation M3, M4, so a full-fledged S55 with 444 horsepower. You also get carbon fiber front lip, or lip spoiler, if you will. You get the carbon fiber hood, I'll show that shortly, with the venting, just like it was on the M3 and M4 CS versions. You sort of get a hood bulge, and it does dive really nicely into that venting for more downforce. You got the carbon fiber mirror caps. Also got a carbon fiber roof, optional, basically an M Performance accessory for the M2 competition. It's a different type of weave. It's more of a, I guess, a sandwich sort of checkerboard race car flag, or race finish flag finish. I know some of the earlier cars, especially for Europe, did have some deformities, if you will. I don't know what you'd call them, but this one actually looks pretty solid in terms of the weave. No sort of uniqueness to that. Sticker price, $93,000. Basically, it's the $83,000, almost $84,000 sticker price, plus the carbon ceramics at $8,500, and the destination charge at just under $1,000. Let's take a look at the rear wheels. So 763Ms, Cup 2 tires, and the carbon ceramics. Gigantic rotors and calipers. Out back, you got the trunk spoiler, carbon fiber, of course, CS style, just like the M3 and M4 CS. In a different weave than the roof, the typical M weave. And then we got the M2 CS badging in, I guess you will, chrome. We got the diffuser, carbon fiber, of course. And the exhaust tips for, as usual, well, a little bit hard to see because the tips are set back a little bit, but there is a laser engraving of the M logo on those tips. Let's move inside. So on the interior, always I'll start with the 6-speed manual transmission that this customer ordered. We got the competition style seats from the M3, M4, so you got the tickle zone cutouts here. You got some Alcantara on the side. M2 light up badging, of course, and the stripes, M stripes from the M3, M4 CS as well. Also got some carbon fiber on the door handles. Harman Kardon is standard. Comfort access is no longer available on this car. It's taken out just like its M3, M4 CS brothers. Steering wheel in Alcantara. Strangely enough, dual zone climate control. So on the M3 CS and M4 CS, this was single zone. So they lucked out. The M2 owners. Lucky. All right, center console delete, all in Alcantara. And sort of something I noticed too, I think in other reviews, showed carbon fiber on the interior as well. So that's an extra piece of carbon fiber. We got the CS badging / logo on the Alcantara on the dashboard. In the back, you do have CS badging where the M logo used to be on the back seat. So something sort of unique for the M2 CS. It does not appear on the M3 CS or M4 CS. All right. All right, so now we're under the hood. As I mentioned, the S55, 444 horsepower. I believe it's 405 pound-feet of torque in this iteration. Of course, you got the carbon fiber hood. The venting here. I think a little bit different weave than what I've seen on the M3 CS. But it looks pretty good. Obviously, it's lightweight. And of course, carrying over from the M2 Comp, it's the carbon fiber brace. Also looks fantastic, which you can also see through the opening on the hood, the venting on the hood. So we can see it. This is it right here. But pretty damn cool. So I'm not going to do a review of is it worth the price increase over the M2 Comp. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to drive this car. I won't be able to take it anywhere for some nice pictures with scenery, especially up here on one of our buildings. But damn, the wheels really, really pop with the white. I don't know what else we can say about the M2 CS. They're going to be pretty rare. So, how many times we're going to see one in person again. But this looks really, really good. Alright, so look for pictures on our Facebook and Instagram accounts. And of course, you've already watched this video. We've got one more M2 CS coming in. Probably January, February timeline. It's currently in production. It's a Misano Blue. I don't remember all the other specs on that one, but they'll be coming in. Of course, that one's also customer sold, so I'll just do a walk around to that car when it gets in. Won't be able to take it anywhere special or show it off to any potential customers, but hey, that's life.